So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin and I haven't been vlogging for a while now. My grandma passed away a month ago and there has been a lot to do since she passed away. It has been a funeral and we have started to take care of her house, and there really is a lot of things to go through when someone passed away. And she was also the last one of my grandparents, so it has been a rough time, but I'm also glad that I had her for so long. I'm 52 and she was about to be 95 this year, so I'm very happy that I had her for so long time. Well, I thought that I should start filming again, and I also wanted to start with my little yarn corner here in our basement. I think I will redo this place a little bit. I will clean it up and I will, so I can have all the stuff in good places in this corner down here. And I think I will just show you the process and bring you along with me when I do this. And I think that it probably will take some time before I'm finished down here. I need to find furniture because I think I will try to get some shelf or some cabinet or something. But we will do a little bit at a time, and I will just film this video when I am doing something down here, and I hope that the end result will be really nice. So I will start with cleaning up this space a little bit. I have just taken out the Christmas tree. Since my grandmother passed away, it has been standing here for a little bit longer than it used to, because there has been so much else to take care of, so, and nobody sees it when it's downstairs, so I really didn't care. But now I have been taking that one away and all the Christmas stuff that was down here, so I will clean it up a little bit and I will start to sort out all the stuff that I have here. You can probably see a little bit behind me that I have a lot of stuff is laying around everywhere. I also have been taking some stuff from my grandmother's house that I have upstairs in the guest room. So I have been taking a lot of her needlework stuff. My sister took most of the sewing stuff and I have been taking most of the knitting and crocheting and cross-stitch stuff, and I have started to sort it all out to see what I wanted to keep and what I will sell on a thrift market or gift to a second-hand store or something. We will see. Me and my grandmother, we share the same passion for needlework, and I often went to her and we always took some fika and did some needlework, knitting or crocheting, and just chit chat and do the things that we really like to do. And she has been the one that has been taught me a lot of the things that I can today when it comes to knitting or crocheting or everything like that. And it was a really nice time, and it's sad now that I can't do that anymore. And she was supposed to be 95 this year, so she really had a nice and long life, and I'm happy for that. So now I want to start to clean this room up, and I thought I should bring you along in this little journey of making this little space so much more cozier, and so I can be able to sit down here and really enjoy it and have a space for my yarns and all the other stuff that I have been collecting through all of the years that I have been doing this. So I think that let's just get started. So this is the space that we have to work with. It's not big, but it's totally enough. And we have a little TV down here, and now I will need to clean this up and see if we can make it look a little better. So I will start do some vacuum, and then I think I will start to try to sort a little bit of all of this stuff and see where we will end up really. I'm too old for this, to be on the floor, really. You know, when you get old, you get stiff and can barely move. So I have a little bit of yarn here that I will have somewhere. I bought a lot of these. Oops. I have been buying some of these clear boxes when they was on sale. Not sale. Sale. When it was on sale. Yes, of course you say that. Not sail away, you know. Sale for being cheaper. Cheaper? I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. So I at least bought some of these clear boxes. I have a few in different sizes that I have started to put some stuff in, and I will show you what I will put, and I will show you what I will put in them, of course. So I also have a lot of these small bags that I thought I should have as a small project bags. So I have been buying some of these, and I have been buying other stuff too, very cheap. And this is a bag for needle crochet hooks and stuff, and I thought that this could be a good one to have when traveling, or when we have been doing our van life car finish, so we can travel a little bit. And then this, I think this will be nice to have some of my hooks and so on in. I hope so. What do we have? I have a lot of yarn. No, let's see. I have a lot of these pom-poms for my beanies and hats, whatever you call it. And I actually have some in a box here too. And I have my floor filled with this. So I think I will put all of these in one box. Probably I I will have something else in this box too, because it will of course not be, or maybe I will not. I don't know. So this is what I will have in this, and now I got this little box over, so I can have something else in this one later, and we will see what that will be. So I will start, you know, we just have to start somewhere really to sort everything out and decide where to keep everything. That was that box. So this is a box with a little bit of everything, and in these two boxes I have my yarn leftovers, or what do you call it in a better word, I don't know. But this, I have separate boxes for every yarn, because I tend to use a lot of the same yarn for my products. And this is a yarn called Tanya. So in this box I have all my leftovers from the Tanya yarn. And when I start a new project with, and maybe I want this color, I grab the skeins that I have already been started on from this box before I take a new skein. So this is the box for Tanya, and this is a box for this, it's a bad light down here, but well, this is for the Viking yarn. I use this yarn a lot for my bags, or for the what is the hats called? Bucket hats. So this is for bucket hats, for my bags. And do I do something else with this? Not at the moment, I don't think so. So I will buy more of these clear boxes, and I will have a box for each yarn that I use very much, and then I will probably have a box with leftover yarns that is more like random yarns that I don't use that often. So we have these two boxes here, and well, let's just continue to sort things out here. I also have a lot of these project bags that I keep projects that I'm working on. So here is a bag where I am working on some beanies. This was the first pattern that I did try out, that I did find on YouTube. Wasn't the best friends with it. As you can see, I got some holes here. So the start and ending in this pattern, I couldn't figure it out really. Not that well, at least. So I have been starting on 3 beanies here. So I will either try this pattern out again and see if it will work, or I will simply do another pattern really and use this that I have already been crocheting, but maybe I can just figure out some pattern I can do on the hats, because it was not a hard pattern, but the start and ending wasn't good. It really didn't seems to be right, whatever I tried. But I will work on these someday when I feel for it. Otherwise I will just frog it. I also have this bin where I have been making some ear warmers. So these two are done. I will just sew them together. And maybe I will do some more, because this is yarn that I have been started on when I have been working on these. So they will be in a box so I know what I use it for. Oops. And this is also a project box. This one I will actually frog, because it is so long time ago, so I really don't know what I wanted to do with that. So I will frog that. And this is some other beanies that I made, and I really did like to make these ones, and I will probably finish the other yarn that I have here. And this is some socks, oh my gosh, that I probably have been working on too. Yes, it is. And when I have a project in a box or a bag or something like that, I always keep the hook, so I always know what hook I did use. So I will take this away, since this is another thing. So I only have one project in each box or bag. So it really will be the same project, really. So this will be in this box, and I have the hook for these hats too. So I will keep that in these boxes. This was a bag I was working on to gift to my grandmother. She had wished for one bag like this and in these colors, but now I think I will just finish it and then probably sell it. Too bad she never got to use it. In this box I will have my bags and my beanies, I think. The bags are not totally done. I have some ends to weave in, and then I think I will do some lining in them. But the hats or beanies are done, and I will fill it up when the hats or beanies are done, and fill this box with finished projects, I think. that I hopefully can bring to a Christmas market. I also have these small clear boxes where I also have ongoing projects. So in these small boxes I have small objects that I am working on, and this is going to be key change. It really doesn't want to focus really well, my camera. I'm sorry for that. But this will be more key change. And I have the hook in here that I'm using for this project. And I will buy more of these small containers, so I easily can have them on a shelf later on when I have found some new furniture to use in my room. I also have more boxes with finish projects, like my bucket hats, and with these mesh bags that I keep in this box. So in this box it is mesh bags and granny stitch bucket hats. I have only been making 3 bucket hats because I don't know how popular this will be here in Sweden. It doesn't feel like it is so popular here in Sweden as it is in the US, but I don't know. They were really fun to make, really. I also have a box here with all of my neck warmers that I have been making. I think I did a video on my channel where you can see when I take photos of them and so on. And I have been making some of these. I really love these ones. So I will store them in this box. And when this box is too small, I will probably change and put them in a big box, maybe with my beanies. We'll see later on if I need this box for other things. I will probably put these together with my beanies in the big box. But for now, it can stay here. And these two can stay there. My thought is that I will bring these to a market someday. Maybe this year, if I can have a place on a Christmas market, maybe. So I will work on stuff this year to bring to hopefully a Christmas market. These are all key change. I don't think it will focus really, but this is how they look. This is long ones that you put around your neck. And then I also have some ear warmers in this box in a couple of different colors, as you can see here. I really like to store my finished products in boxes like this, because if I do go to a Christmas market or any other market, it's really easy to bring along, and you know, they are safe from being dirty and so on. So that's really nice. So these boxes will be there. Sorry for how I pronounce some words. It's really not easy to speak another language, you know. So I think I will frog this one, really, and see what else I have in this box. I also have all of these bags that comes from my grandmother. I have been going through them once, but I think I will need to buy more boxes to put all the yarn in and so on. Cute little bag to maybe store some Easter project in. I have actually been buying an Easter pattern that I would like to try out. And I would like to try it out as soon as possible. Well, I don't know what this was supposed to be. It was something I started many years ago. So I will actually just frog it. So let's just do that. And use the yarn for something else. Many years ago, when I did a lot of knitting, I did a lot of doll clothes, and maybe I will start to do some doll clothes again to bring on the market. It's fun for the kids. So now I have these knitting pins over, so we will just frog it this one. And that was it. It's now frogged, and I can use this yarn for something else in the future. Pattern for a beanie and for some Barbie clothes. I have probably been working on with these yarns, and these are unfinished beanies. So I have probably been working with this, and as you can see, another hook together with this yarn. I don't know if I will frog this really, or should I finish it? I probably don't do the same hardness when I crochet today. I think that these beanies are probably like 10 years ago. I started on these ones and I have just forgot them. I'm very happy that I have been stored them in boxes like this, because I haven't found like any like I don't know what you say, animals, you know, insects or anything in these boxes, and I am so happy for that. It is really like when I put them down here. Barbie dresses. So I think I have a lot here to finish. I haven't been going through these for many years, because these boxes has been on top of the wardrobe that we have in the guest room. And then I got into scrapbooking, and then I did scrapbooking for many years. So I almost forgot all of this, but I really feel like I am getting here again, and I really want to finish these ones and bring them to a market later on. But this one, I don't know if I will. I think actually this is the same yarn, because I did use this yarn a lot before. So maybe I should try to finish it and see if it will get the same hardness on my stitches. Otherwise I can actually just frog it. I can try first, maybe. We'll see. But I think I will put all of these projects in different bags. So I have my beanies in one bag, the Barbie clothes in one bag, and so on. I think I will do like that. So it is another day, and I will continue to work on my little yarn corner here in the basement. And today I think I will try to fill this little sideboard with some of my stuff that I have here. And I have also bought a couple of more clear bins, so we also can fill those up with stuff. So I can get a lot of this out of the way for me, so we can get a little bit organized. So I think I will start with this sideboard and fill this up with yarn and other stuff. Bag of yarn is actually yarn that I bought from like second hand. It was a woman who sold it on Facebook, so I bought it. They're very cheap, like a bargain. Here too. Let's see. This one. Tanya yarn left in that bag, but that will stay. So we take this yarn in this smaller bin because it's not that much. Really. Hello. Let's do like this. the things that I put in my bookshelf right now is things that I inherited from my grandmother now when she has passed away. So I have been saving some stuff from her. She loved to needlework. I don't know if I have said that before in this video, but I have been going through like all of her needle stuff, crochet stuff, you know, everything that has something to do with needlework, because she had quite a lot. So I have been saving some yarn, some patterns that I just put in this small shelf, and this is some embroidery, and this is actually a big like tablecloth that she was making. So I'm hoping that I will one day finish this one. And I have also, when I have been going through all of her stuff, I have just been saving a little bit of it, and some things I actually donate to people. I just ask, we have in our town, we have a site on Facebook where we offer people things that we don't want for free, and anybody who wants it can come and pick it up. And I have been putting out some stuff on that site, and today there is one who is coming here to pick up 4 bags of patterns that I will not save. I have been going through all of her patterns, and I, as you saw, actually have been saving quite a lot anyway, but I have only I only kept what I think I might use. It's useless for me to save it otherwise, so I will continue to try to put in stuff here, so we'll see where it ends. This is a lot of yarn that I will keep from her, and we will see if I will use it. If I will not, I will take it to a is it flea market you call it? Sell it or give it away, we'll see. But this will be here for now. box with yarn from my grandmother, and I decided to just tip everything in this box, and then I will go through this sometimes in the future, maybe, because this is mostly yarn for like really thin yarn for lace crocheting, like really thin yarn for tablecloth and so on. So this will be in here at the moment. I will go through that later on. This is my grandma's box. Nu får det bli så. What? Why? Why did the TV start? I don't know. Really? Okay. Okay. So it's another day, as you can see, and I will just do some small things here today, and then I think it will be all for this time, because then I need to find a bookshelf that I can organize some of my stuff in. So I think I will do the last things, small things today, and then we maybe will have a part 2 when I have found a bookshelf for yarn and other stuff. So let's just do this small little things today. So this is all my blankets that I need to weave in the ends on, so they will just be there. another yarn bag. We will see where I can put this yarn, because it's a little bit of random yarn. So maybe this will be left in this bag at the moment, I think. So let's see how far we got this time in my little yarn corner. It's not perfect, and I still have a lot of things to take care of, but in this corner I need to find a shelf that I can put stuff in, and I haven't found any shelf yet because I tried to find a shelf to buy secondhand. So that will be next time. I have this box left, but since I don't have any shelf, I don't have anywhere to like put all of this stuff yet. So let's see. In the here are the blankets that I need to weave in ends on. This blanket is done. This I am working on. So this is my corner where I can sit and crochet. It's all cleaned up and kind of cozy right now before I mess it up again, I guess. In this corner I have lots of boxes with yarn. This is old yarn that I had before. It's like, I think this yarn is probably like 10 years old. And this is the roller chart. I don't know what you call this. It's from IKEA. I have a lot of stuff in this one that I think I also need to sort out later on. And I have 2 project bags there. I have this bench, or whatever you call it. I have on top, I have things I use when I crochet or knitting. In these drawers I have yarn. This is Tanya yarn. In this drawer I have a lot of Tilda yarn. And in the bottom I have a mixed yarn. That's it. So this is finished projects. This is something I have to finish before I can put it away. And this is the corner where I have all the clear bins that I have bought. And they are like filled with yarn or projects, or some bins like this bin and like this bin is filled with leftover yarn. So when I will do something with like this Tanya yarn, I first go to this bin and use yarn from that one first, if there is a color in that I want to use. So these are, I have tried to put like Tanya yarn in one bin, Tilda yarn in one bin, and Charisma yarn in one bin, and so on and so on. In this bin I have finished projects, and I will keep filling bins, I hope, with finished projects. And in front of all the bins I have like project bags. These are bags, these bags that are here are filled with different projects that I am working on. think I need to finish some of them up. In this bag I have, this is a bag filled with project bags. So this is like empty bags, and the green bag is stuff that I have got from my grandmother who passed away. Then we have in front of this also some projects. This is a basket with yarn. I have clear bins. This bin is with embroideries, and this is with yarn and projects. And yarn and projects over here too. And here is the TV. You can see my shelf with the flowers. I also have down here bags, and this is candy from Hobby. I don't like the candy from Hobby. I don't like the taste. And this shelf I have some patterns, filling, yarn, and this bag is also with embroideries. And then we also have this little shelf here, or I don't know what you call these ones. Sideboard, maybe? A little sideboard. I have filled with some yarn, and that is a bin only with, like, this is patterns, embroidery patterns that my grandmother has made. So I think I will need to go through that one and see if there is something I want to keep or not to keep. And as you saw, in this little corner I have a small bin with random stuff. I have like buttons and my cards are here. So this is what it will look like for now. So I think this is what I will have to work in until I find myself a new bookshelf to have in the corner. But I really want to find some secondhand. So that's it. So this is all for this time, and I think that we might do a part 2 or a new video of this little yarn corner when I have found a shelf to put stuff in. But this is all for now, and I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. And if you did, please give this a thumbs up, and if you have any comments you can put them down below and I will answer them as soon as I see them, of course. So I hope you will have a great time. Until next time, bye bye!